What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be looking at all of the locations of the black market vendors. These sell contraband PALs within the game. Really good. Some of them are rubbish, some of them are great, but we're going to go through the lower tier ones all the way up to the higher tier ones and where they all are. So for the earliest black market vendor is found deep within the abandoned mine west of this desolate church waypoint. After spawning at the waypoint, you can pretty much head down, drop down below the cliff, enter into this abandoned mine. There is a little bit of a mission to get through, but once upon getting through, it will reward you with this vendor. This is going to be for new players. It's going to be relatively low powers within the game, and they vary anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 gold. But let's just jump on to the next one if you're sort of early to mid game. For our next two vendors, they are going to be pretty close within each other, and this is, I would say, a mid to late game area, but you can pretty much get through it just because there's hardly anything within this biome. Go past the desolate desert to this PIDF tower entrance waypoint. It's quite nice, it's very friendly, it looks really cool actually. It's a sort of a village within the middle of nowhere, and right at the very back on the other side of the wall, obviously because he's selling contraband, shouldn't be in the market or the village, he is out there and you will be able to get him. Not too bad stock on that one, but bearing in mind, guys, this stock rotation happens all the time. It does require of taking hot and cold resistance gear. However, the PALs may be worth it. I'm not too sure you can measure that up, but again, it's sort of a mid-tier system on this one, and they range from anywhere between 4,000 to 6,000. Now for the third black marketer that is within similar area to this one, which is relatively going to sell pretty much the same of this one, is going to be in the secret mineshaft. Like the first one, it is a bit of a trek to get through, but once upon there, you shall be greeted with him, and he is going to be selling more of those PALs. Again, they do rotate, and for this one, it's going to be the same as the last one. It's going to range from anywhere between 4,000 and 6,000. Our for our next spot is going to be the Dune Shelter, or Dun Shelter, depends how you want to say it, Black Marketeer. This one's not too bad. It is off the beaten path on the right-hand side, once upon getting pretty much to the top of the cliff. Waypoint down the bottom if you do want to grab that, but location is on screen now. Again, this is going to be a mid-tier Black Marketeer. Very similar sort of cycle to all of the other ones, not too bad. Occasionally offers a good PAL, but again, very expensive, from anywhere between 15 and 20,000, but again, that is trial and error. I'm not too sure what the cycles are on these ones, but between all three of them, you can pretty much rotate, if not rotate between all of them, once upon collecting the waypoints. And just down the road is going to be the fifth one on the cliff peak. Probably got the best view in the game, to be honest, from this black marketeer. This one is going to be sort of mid to end game, again with a similar cycle to the previous one, just because they're so close to each other. I think that's how this game is kind of working between that one. Again, 15 to 20,000 for a rare one, heads up on that one. But if I'm perfectly honest, and if you've made it this far, just as well, because the last one definitely took my breath away with what he had on for sale. And for the final black marketeer within the game, located off the southern beach of Mount Obsidian, west of the beach of Everlasting Summer waypoint, or the Fisherman's waypoint. A little bit of a mouthful there entirely, but you can pretty much get the waypoint and fly down. He's right on the edge of the coast, between the coast and the volcano, and this particular mark here, as you can see now, had a good selection of contraband or PALs to sell me. I picked up both of these. Bearing in mind I did have to sell a few, but I've had them on a different save and they were absolutely amazing. Couldn't resist them picking these ones up, and if you've got these, you can relate because they are freaking awesome, but had to pick them up. And this one is going to be offering the rarest PALs within the game, and they could be scaling all the way up to 29,000 to buy. Again, rotations and how things work like that, not too bad. But personally, I did pick up the last two, the penultimate one and the final one. I had to pick them up just because they're just sick. So guys, that is the end of this video. It's pretty short, pretty sweet, pretty simple. If you like the format of this particular video, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, hit me up with a like that indicates that you are enjoying the videos as well. Much more Palworlds to be coming. I do like these short format videos, direct and straight to the point. But guys, as always, stay brave and keep exploring.